Hello, people of YouTube. Hello, silver stackers. Hello, coin roll hunters. Welcome to my little corner of the internet. This is Michael from Penny Haven, and first off, if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button, then give it a like, then come back over here and hit that bell icon so you know when my new videos come out. Alright, so on Christmas Eve, I took a little trip to the coin shop. And I have not had a chance, or have not taken the chance, is the better way to say, because I've had plenty of leisure time the past few days. But today's the 26th, Boxing Day, already in the evening. I can see the sun setting right over there, and it's time to shoot the video. Plus, my son asked that his new Hot Wheels track be in the video. So he said he didn't want to be in the video, say Merry Christmas or anything like that, so his track will say Merry Christmas for him that he got for Christmas. Merry Christmas! Okay, so I'm going to show you what I got. Once again, I'm super pleased with the things that I got. Very excited to show them to you. So let's get right to it. Ooh, shouldn't have picked that up. All right. So first off, I have a couple of Syrian coins. Not something I usually collect, but this flip with the double display caught my eye. I like little things like this. And they've got a good amount of information that I was able to back up on here. So we have a 1948 10 piastres and a 1960 2.5 piastres. I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce that, but those were my attempts. Next, of some familiar ground here. This is an 1872 Queen Victoria halfpenny. Very, very worn, very rough, but I don't even collect halfpennies really. But it was 10 cents. I'm not going to leave Queen Victoria in the bin for 10 cents. Okay, now on to the larger version of herself. I, too, am getting used to being a larger version of myself, as I've just been eating relentlessly for the past week. So, all right. This is an 1873 1 penny. I'm not quite sure. I don't even think that I have the book that goes back to 1873. I think I have the one right after that. So if I do have this one, this will be a place filler until I get a nicer one. Speaking of, I'm also grabbing basically any Edward VII that I can find, just because I'm currently fascinated with that dude. This is a cleaned Canadian 1908 1 cent. It's at least consistently cleaned, and looks like it's had some aging since being cleaned. I still don't really like the look, but I checked, and the coin that I have in there was cleaned right on the date, like someone took an eraser and rubbed it out just to make sure they knew the date. And so this might overall look better as a placekeeper. 1930. I grab also any of the old reverse versions of the Canadian small pennies, and it was only 10 cents. In any other hobby, people think you're crazy if, like, I got this penny for only 10 cents. Losing money left and right. And this, I just got, I love the Switzerland 5, 10, and 20 Rappen coins. They're copper nickel, but they age beautifully with these laurel wreaths here. Or those oak leaves, maybe? I'm not quite sure, but... And I had one up on my eBay store for a while, and it did sell. So I was thinking of trying to grab more of those and doing like a package, like 5, 10, and 20 Rappen coins. So I grabbed another nice looking aged 5. And then I ended up getting this 1929 that was just gorgeous. It doesn't have the aging, but it's a 20 Rappen. Somebody bought centime. 20 Rappen and a 10 Rappen. That's also gorgeous. So that kind of threw my idea of grouping some aged ones together. Got to see what I've got sitting around. Okay. This is one that I wouldn't normally spend this on a non-silver coin, but it was in just such beautiful condition, and it's a 19th century coin. Kind of, took a gamble. This is a Belgium, 1894, 5 centimes, and it is in just almost perfect condition. So I looked it up, and Numista has it at about $9 in extra fine condition, so say this is definitely above that. I don't know what I'll do with it. I'm definitely going to hold on to it for a while since I shelled out $3.50 for it, but we'll see. Now I got some older copper and bronze coins this time around. This one is an 1822 farthing. I just love, man. Like I say, I can't leave a Queen Victoria behind. I can't leave any of the earlier Georges, or George III, George IV. Very cool. And I wasn't sure about the look of it, but it has really good details. It just kind of looks like something maybe got spilled on it. You would think that it was worn and bad, but the details are gorgeous. You can see the laurel wreath in his hair. You can see his hair detail. I'm going to try to pop this out and get a good picture of that obverse for you, because it is in pretty nice shape. This, you may have seen, I have had like company store 1 penny tokens, some older ones. I know there was a Leadworks one, 2 Leadworks ones that I have. So yeah, the older copper tokens. I figured this was something along those lines. A lot of times you get these old big coins. You can't see a lot of details. They're in an older flip out of this, so I'll take a chance. And this one, I'm once again glad that I did. This is a Sheffield 1 penny token from 1815, and it says Overseers of the Poor. I assume this is some sort of poorhouse. I'll pop in an infographic that'll give the exact, name of that building there, but 1815. Very cool. I'm going to put that with my collection of company store tokens. This. I was really happy with this one. Another one you could not see. I didn't even know this was a British one. Whenever it was in a bad flip, very cloudy. The details are a bit rough, but I had no problem really finding out what it was. This is a 1770 something. I can't quite make that out. George III. What is this one? This is a halfpenny. It's a 1770 something George III halfpenny. Britannia is pretty difficult to make out, but yeah, the date is very cool looking down there. Okay, now on to the silver coins. Well, before we get to that, I did grab a few loose Britain pennies. There's a couple Edward VII. And I got a very nice condition George VI halfpenny, and a bunch of George V 1 pennies. So a little sampling there of the loose Great Britain pennies. I don't know if you can hear my neck pop. I got a little neck warmer massager for Christmas, and I'm going downstairs and putting that on right after this video. Okay, so if I find a Netherlands 10-cent piece under $2, I tend to grab them. This is a 1939, and it says normal weak strike. Okay. Most ones I have are in the 40s, so I'll probably keep this one. I have a 1930s example. I'll see what I have. This one is a 1941. I have quite a few of these, or I have had, but this one I had to grab, even though it's more than I'd like to spend, because it's got this very cool toning on it. It's not coming off great here. I'll do my best to get a very good picture of it, though. 1920. Canada. Huh. This says 5 cents, but I'm like, wait, that's too big. This is 10 cents. So, that's better. Sweden, 1911, 10 ore. Okay, and I've been grabbing quite a few of these recently. I didn't have one this old, so even though it's pretty dang worn, I decided to grab it. This is a Switzerland, 1894 half franc. So I'll go with my half franc collection that I've got just recently started up, and a 1921 half franc with much better details, of course. This, I think this was a bit of a deal. Right. Definitely decent shape. One of the good things to check on these is the crown detail, the beading with the very top part there, and the detail along the side, the band. So this is a New Zealand 1934 Florin. A florin is 2 shillings, so this is kind of a hefty coin. It's like a $50. Pretty hefty. It's got the kiwi bird on the reverse. I can't leave a kiwi in that bin. I'd feel so bad coming home without him. All right. Once again, grabbing up that Edward VII, 1905. 3 pence. Or threepence. Or threepence. Okay. Last 2 coins, I try to keep the best for last, or at least the new and interesting. So this is a 1935 Saudi Arabian 1/4 real. Go. It's 90% silver. I think it's just over 90% silver. It's a pretty coin. So that was something I'd not seen before. So I just went and grabbed that up. Finally. This is another guy that I've got a handful of in my collection, and I will generally grab if it's, a good year, if it looks good, or if it's just a denomination I don't have many of. And this one is just an uncirculated condition. This is a 1962 Panamanian 1/10 Balboa. You can see it's just gorgeous shape. This is a 90% silver coin. It's just brilliant. And I was looking this up, and I let myself believe for just half a second, like, wait, could this be a proof? Because it is just so gorgeous. It's absolutely uncirculated. It's not a proof. They only made 25 of the proofs that year, and the Balboa proofs will have mirrored fields with frosted details. So, not a proof, just a gorgeous coin. And for $3, I wasn't going to pass that up. So that one's staying in my collection. All right. And once again, I'm doing more with my eBay store. So if you have not checked it out yet, please go and check it out. Some of these coins will end up there, and a goodly amount will end up staying in my collection because I'm greedy with my coins. I don't like to let them all go. Okay. Time to go back downstairs and hang out with my family some more. I hope you've all had a wonderful holiday season so far. I know it's strange and different, and we've not been able to hang out with a lot of any of our family outside of our immediate family. So we've just been kind of, huddling and enjoying each other's company. So. All right. Stay safe, stay healthy. Enjoy the holidays. Oh, enjoy this video of my son's new Hot Wheels track. It's very loud. Maybe I'll try to adjust the volume. But, yeah. Thanks so much for watching. This is Michael from Penny Haven. Happy hunting.